I think there's plenty of FiFo athletes, particularly around Western Australia. It's a part of our culture here in Perth particularly, to fly in, fly out to work. We all just make do with our situations. You know, there's firefighters, doctors and nurses working long shift work out there doing IRONMAN too, so it's just what you make of it. Hi, I'm Kelsey Roberts. I'm from Perth, Western Australia, 27 years old. I'm a mining engineer for Rio Tinto, iron ore, and current member of Kalgoorlie Tri Club and have been for the last 6 years. Yeah, so usually my FiFo preparation's 1 week on, 1 week off, up to the Pilbara up north. This year I've been seconded to Mongolia in the lead up to Busso 2019, so that's been 4 weeks in the South Gobi Desert in Mongolia and 2 weeks back in Perth. So training's been up in this rural nomadic camp on the mine site. Lots of treadmill time, lots of stationary bike time, but nothing what you can't do. Yeah, it's tempting after a 13-hour day on the mine to go back to your room and just zonk out and have a sleep, or go to the bar and have a beer. So you just got to lace up your joggers, put your gym gear on and get straight out to the gym, and once you're there, you're there. You just got to do it. I have to walk past almost through the bar to get to the gym, and all the boys would cheers me as I went past and sometimes tempt me for a beer, but I've only done it once. Mongolians are naturally very gentle people, still very nomadic. It's cool when you fly over Ulaanbaatar, their capital city. It's quite modern in the centre, and the further you get out, they've got the traditional gers that border the city, which are the big tents where the families live in. So they still live their traditional lifestyle, but they're very open and welcoming, and they want to know more about our culture as much as we want to know about their culture. So they're a really cool bunch of people to be around. I remember being on the treadmill, and I think I was running for probably just over an hour, and I got tapped on the shoulder asking if I was okay, because I'd just been running for so long. They can't comprehend it. I've always loved the challenge, but there's always that goal of Kona. It's very evident. It's on my water bottle on my bike, written in big letters across the front. Busselton's great. It's just a beautiful location. Like, you look at that crystal clear water, there's no better feeling than being able to see the whole bottom of the ocean when you're swimming. The community, you see hundreds of volunteers out there. There's not one aid station that doesn't have tens of volunteers, all of the local community coming down. It's just a challenge. I mean, it is a flat course, but with those flat courses, it's all a mental game. Like, you really got to knuckle down, hold that aero position and just go for it. You've got the support, especially on that marathon, running up and down the coastline. There's not one section of that course you're alone. There's supporters everywhere. It's amazing. It's a great race. I've always been competitive, mostly in myself. Like, racing's fun against others, but I always want to see how far I can go. And there's no better feeling than running down that red carpet and seeing the time that you achieved on the top and hearing those words, "You are an Ironman." It's probably one of the best feelings ever.
Kelsey Roberts, you are
I think once you think of that feeling, if you've experienced it before, that's enough motivation.